Hi, good morning, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, December 6th. I'm Giovanni Benacourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets. All right, so gold prices are modestly up, as well as silver prices. Okay, after seeing that nice rally on Monday morning to a historically high in the futures market of 2,152. Golds have pulled back, retreated tremendously from that high, and now I'm looking at that. The price being slightly lower in early U.S. trading, and the gold market is seeing some backing and feeling on the charts after prices spiked to that record high, and this is based on the futures contract. We are trading CFDs. So keep that in mind, but you do want to follow the futures contracts because that's where you're gonna get that movement, that strong movement in the contract, or that fluctuation. You see how the direction of how strong that direction is. Now traders and investors are awaiting key U.S. economic data points that lie just ahead. Okay, so from this high, we've retraced all the way back down to almost 2,000, which is a psychological support level. From here, we kind of bounced off of it, and we're looking for it to sustain itself north of 2,000. So let's see if we just continue to shop or trade sideways around this level. Okay. Now, in Asia and the European stock markets, they were mostly higher in the equity session. As far as our session goes, perhaps we could see some sort of a fluctuation to the upside as we open in the market. I'm using this level of 16,050-ish as I see that there was a previous node of volume around here, so that could be another an area of interest for us to see if we're gonna be able to bust through it or not, or we'll just fluctuate back down to the downside. I'm using Monday's low as my support, so keep that in mind. As far as the S&P goes, also I'm using 46,000 and change as my resistance. We are fluctuating to the upside above our 10-day moving average, so not being bullish with the indices. The Dow is the one that has shown us a stronger fluctuation to the upside, parabolic movements in reality. So let's see if today can be that particular opportunity for the markets to come in and break through our resistance and just trade towards the 36,500, 36,600. Other than that, if it does not, then should we stay within yesterday's range? That could be another possibility. And then crude oil, the key outside markets today see that the dollar traded around 71 and change. Now the EIA reported last week that average daily production in September had remained unchanged from August, when it hit a record high rate of 13.24 million barrels. Now this is happening despite cost inflation and lower international oil prices, and U.S. shale drillers have no plans to drill less. So today we're going to have another EIA report. Another high record could place pressure on oil prices and perhaps trade towards a $65 barrel. If we do happen to hit 70, now 65, it is way lower. But if that happens, if we do happen to receive another high production in crude oil and WTI, we most likely will see another drop in crude oil hitting 70 and perhaps 65 by the end of the week. That could be contemplated. Now, I'm not saying that will happen, but that could be contemplated. Now, Nat Gas is recuperated itself so far in the markets. This is a CFDs market, so keep that in mind. So I'm using this triple top as a possible resistance point for it. So trading higher Here's gold. We spoke about gold just now. Silver is also looking to stay north of $24. So let's see if that can happen. And then we have copper. That is, after obviously also all the metals fluctuated to the upside on Monday, and then just retreated itself real fast. Here we have Bitcoin that finally broke out of 38,000, looking to reach 45. And then we have the currencies that are looking to hold themselves above 107.50 for the euro, and above 125.50 for the pound. And since the dollar index is looking, perhaps that's to see the dollar index kind of trade lower. So will we see a pullback? So far right now, as we look at it, it is creating a double top. So let's see if that double top will tell us that it's gonna fluctuate to the downside, find some support, or at least trade back into yesterday's range. So if that happens, then we'll probably see a nice fluctuation to the upside on the currencies and the metals. All right, that's it for me today. Have a great trading day, and I will see you tomorrow.